Hello and welcome back. In our previous lessons, we learned how to access Google Drive, locate our nonprofit's main folder, and navigate through folders without getting lost. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the folder structure and learn what types of documents belong in each folder. Let's begin by opening the nonprofit's main folder. When you open the folder, you'll likely see several subfolders. Think of these folders as departments inside your organization. Each folder has a specific purpose and helps keep information organized so that everyone can find what they need quickly. Let's start with the administration folder. The administration folder is where you'll typically store organizational records such as meeting minutes, policies, procedures, strategic plans, board documents, and other management-related information. For example, a board meeting agenda would normally belong in the administration folder. Next is the finance folder. The finance folder contains documents related to money and financial operations. This may include budgets, invoices, timesheets, payroll records, expense reports, and financial statements. For example, a monthly budget spreadsheet would belong in the finance folder. Now let's look at the programs folder. The programs folder contains documents related to the services your nonprofit provides. Depending on your organization, this could include program reports, participant information, activity schedules, curriculum materials, or service records. For example, a report describing the results of a community program would belong in the programs folder. Next is marketing and communications. This folder is used for materials that help tell your organization's story. Examples include newsletters, flyers, social media graphics, photographs, press releases, and promotional materials. A flyer advertising upcoming event would normally be stored here. Now let's look at fundraising and grants. This folder contains grant applications, donor information, sponsorship materials, fundraising plans, and related documents. For example, a grant proposal submitted to a foundation would belong in this folder. Next is staff and volunteers. This folder contains information related to employees and volunteers. Examples might include training materials, volunteer applications, staff handbooks, and scheduling information. The technology folder is where you store information related to computers, websites, software, email systems, passwords, and technology procedures. For example, instructions for accessing the organization's website would belong in the technology folder. Finally, we have the archive folder. The archive folder is used for older documents that are no longer actively used but still need to be kept for historical or legal reasons. Think of it as long-term storage for documents you don't need every day but may need to reference later. The most important thing to remember is that folders are designed to help everyone stay organized. When documents are placed in the correct folder, staff members, volunteers, board members, and leadership can all find information much more easily. And here's one final tip. If you're ever unsure where a document belongs, don't guess and don't move files around randomly. It's usually better to ask a supervisor, manager, or the person responsible for maintaining the folder structure. Quick question can prevent confusion later and help keep the organization's files organized. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to open and read documents safely inside Google Drive. I'll see you in the next video.